biggest obstacle new bands will come across as they progress, and what has been yours?
For me, it was nerves. For me, it was nerves. That like every time we play, I'd be really, really nervous before each gig.
I find it kind of difficult to not be doing anything. Like if there's a long period between gigs or something, I get kind of itchy, you know,
Yeah.
kind of twitchy and stuff.
Since we've gone to a gig a month, I think like it's a good thing, but I'm like, I'll do one every night.
Yeah, if I could.
10. Do you remember your band's first ever show? And if so, tell us a bit about
Ah,
The
well.
irony of asking, do we remember what gig?
Well, every year he does a mini festival here at his studio, Shadow Sound, in Clydebank. Cheap rates, you fucking love it. So he was doing one. We'd written about 4 songs and a really ill-advised cover of Tattoos, All the Things She Said. So we just thought, shall we play
No,
this?
we didn't.
And we asked Paul, and he's like, yeah, let's open it.
I remember having a conversation with you about which car we were going to jump on. And
Oh yeah, because you wanted to jump off the van.
van.
I did.
Yeah,
I still do.
And we got there and we played it.
I
and
should have let you
within
jump off the old van.
Yeah.
30 seconds of starting, I don't think I moved about
We
more,
kinda froze
more
up a
than a
bit, yeah.
meter's space for the whole gig. Because
Yeah.
bright sunlight is not cool.
I spent the whole time staring at my feet.
I was scared of the wasps.
It's probably because we've just been doing practicing before then. I don't
Yeah.
remember much.
But there's something different. There's something really different between playing to a dark crowd inside, and then a crowd where you can see every single person's face and they're staring at you. With that
And they're
kind
making this face like a...
entertain me.
What's your personal take on the current state of the British charts, positive or negative?
I think there's some really cool stuff happening actually, because a lot of it's noise, but with download sales these days, every now and again you get some really cool artists breaking through into the mainstream, and I think that can only be a good thing.
But you always had that before. I think, like, it's trying to figure out what's the general state of it.
General state is fucked.
Yeah,
but
it's piss poor these days.
Well, the internet makes it quite good just to bypass the idea of the charts altogether.
yeah.
There's a lot of problems on the onside scene lately, and people have been going on about negatives, including, but not specifically, too many gigs, too many bands, too many venues, too few people supporting local music, etc., etc. What would you do in a perfect world to make the local music scene great again?
It is in the best condition it ever has been. There are more over 14 venues that are actually fucking affordable. The Garage Attic is cheaper than the 13th Note.
Yeah, but we're talking Glasgow here, and Glasgow is renowned for its music scene. And even if you're saying like, you know, it's the best it's ever been, even when it wasn't so great, it was still better
Yeah.
than most other places.
Can I do this in an accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Right.
not? Is it racist?
After being spoon-fed dirty big platefuls of X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, I truly fear for the future of music. How do you feel about the music industry now and where it's going? FUCK YOU!
But like, I like the way it's going with the internet and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and people getting the equipment to record music. You can record yourself, even if you're
Yeah.
if you're a singer-songwriter or a rapper or what have you on your own, and you haven't got a band like we have. Like, you can still do an incredible amount with an internet connection. I think it's awesome.
If you could choose one band or musician that has influenced your own band's music the most, who would it be and why?
Malcolm Tucker.
Yeah, Malcolm Tucker from
He's not really a singer or a musician though, is he?
Serge Tankian, System of a Down,
Oh,
the
God.
whole lot, Darren Malakian, boom, boom.
I must
boom,
say the
boom.
first 2 Gallows records.
No.
Like when we first formed this band, and me, Scott, and Sergey were talking about it and stuff like that. I hoped to turn out something like Gallows and Alexis on Fire.
Everyone has their own thoughts on whether good old-fashioned rock, punk, metal is dead, and there's nothing original out there. What's your own take on the subject?
No, my answer is fuck up. Go see a show.
Yeah, it's all about influences. So you're going to make new music that's influenced and based on that. So it's still there, but it's just because it doesn't sound like the Sex Pistols doesn't mean that punk's gone.
Tell us one thing you hate about your bandmates. I mean, being in a band.
That's what I hate about this
What
band.
do I hate about
The
being...
lies!
Yeah, the lies.
They're all-
Lies and secrets.
They're all stubborn
Secrets
Scotsmen.
and lies.
A lot of unsigned band these days seem to be hung up on what, in inverted commas, image they should portray on stage and in the media. Do you find that a band's particular style or image is important for them to progress.
Because if the five of us played the band that we all wanted to be, I'd be dressed like Phil Oakley, Sergey would be dressed like Pete Wentz, Scott would...
Fuck you!
Scott would be dressed like that guy from Kill Switch Engage.
What, in hot pants and a cake?
Paul would be Dexter Holland and Gordon would be getting his sex changed to be Shirley Manson, and it'd be awful. So, like...
You're right, it would.
In your opinion, what's the best gig or venue you have ever played at, and why?
I think just by sheer statistical likelihood, it was probably in Peeble.
God bless you. You put us on. Thank
A
you.
lot. Yeah.